What's up, everybody? Welcome on in to MLB The Show 21, your favorite season of baseball, I'm assuming, because it is fantastic. My name is Sean. This is youtube.com/SeanosaurusRex as I adjust my chair. And today we have game number 135 of the season. So we're getting closer. We're inching closer towards the finish line. Today we start a 3-game set in Arizona. We will see pitchers hitting. We will have to probably make some decisions on when to pull pitchers based on how they come up in the lineup. I talk about it. I don't know if I've talked about it because we haven't had a ton of games in National League ballparks, obviously, because we're an American League team. We saw the Padres, the Rockies, the Dodgers. Padres, Rockies, Dodgers, and I guess the Diamondbacks. Would that be all the NL West teams? I don't know. Anyway, we haven't had a ton of NL teams. Giants, that's the other team. Did we go to San Francisco? We probably went to San Francisco super early in the season, and I just don't remember. We saw San Francisco first. They were the first series. God, I tell you, these all blur together after a while. Tampa Bay. Toronto. I've got to be missing it. There's no way. What the hell? We just had 3 games against San Francisco and that was it? Dodgers. It doesn't matter. Texas, Cleveland. Now I'm confused and kind of concerned. Did we really not play the Giants in San Francisco? That is so weird. Like they were just like, we just can't schedule this out to make it work. Huh. That is weird. I guess you know what I could do is I could actually look it up. It would be easier actually to just look it up in studio. Anyway, the thing that I found interesting when I went to the Cubs game was how the manager just made sure that the pitcher was always the last possible batting order. So if they were on like slot number 5, like they would be at 9 typically, but they would make sure that they were in like batting order number 4 because it'd go like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I always found that super interesting. Because I didn't realize that it happened against I didn't realize there was like that level of strategy. Because watching, American League team, it just doesn't happen. Anyway, San Francisco is not in this game. Arizona, their division rival or counterpart or opponent, is in this game, and they are 65-75 games under 500. They have Zach Gallen coming to the mound. 7-11 with a 3.66 ERA. I appreciate that he got 7-11. I hope he gets an endorsement deal for 7-11 for that record. Sam Delaplane, 15-4, 2.14 ERA on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. We're going to go ahead and just jump on in here. We have 3 against Arizona, 3 against Houston, and then we'll have 3 against Houston. No, I'm sorry. Houston, Arizona, Boston. So we have a 6-game road trip, and then I think it's a 6-game homestand as after that. So, all right, Jake Fraley. Oh, he's batting first. Okay. J.P. Crawford, Kyle Lewis, Kyle Seager, Mitch Haniger. Everybody should be all rested and ready to go. And Sam Delaplane, there he is, batting spot number 9. They don't even have hitting stats for him. They just have his pitching stats. All right. There you go. I turned off the wrong thing because I need to move that down here so I can do this. And we're good to go. Welcome on in. If you like baseball every day, 1 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/SeanosaurusRex, you can catch all new Mariners games, unless they're off, in which case you can catch Chad Champ as he plays for the Milwaukee Brewers, and that is also an NL team, specifically so that I can just crank a fat fucking homer. We don't have to play the Mariners this time, this season, so we'll see. I don't know where that sentence was going, but welcome on in. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Got some batting averages there. The Sam Delaplane batting 200. Zach Gallion, .091. That's not good.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight,
Friday night baseball.
Between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
See if the Mariners can come back in good form after their loss to the Houston Astros. A weird game. Seattle led 3-1, gave up 7 unanswered runs, and that was kind of it. 27 starts and 7-11 record, 3.66 ERA, 164.2 innings pitched, 153 strikeouts, 76 walks. All right.
This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw.
I like that
We'll see how he does.
The thing I appreciate most about myself right now is that I sat down in this chair and immediately was like, I'm very tired. I am very tired. Okay. 4-seam, cutter, circle, change, 12-6 curve. Ooh, all right. Little weekend series in the middle of the week.
Guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have.
Oh, we stayed high. I thought he was going to go with something off speed. I believe Fraley still has a pretty monster hitting streak alive. See if we can keep that going. We'll have to try it at his next at-bat.
Now at the plate, here is J.P. Crawford.
4-seam fastball, cutter. So it's 2 fastballs, just considerably different speeds, and then the circle change. 12-6 curve. We'll see if he stays high in the zone here. That time he went with the circle change, missed.
At first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things
Damn.
started tonight.
Arizona. How about you fucking chill? How about that? Literally and metaphorically. Oh my goodness.
Marte is under this one, and that's out number 2. Next to hit, Kyle Lewis.
So is it really? It's 2. There were 2 sections of it that were 413, and then the straightaway center was 407.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball in the.
It's interesting because this stadium and the Rangers' new stadium strike very similar tones, or like feels to me. This like weird halvesy open sort of thing instead of all the way one way. I want that one back. Shit.
First right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun gets there for the catch, and that.
All right, so not the strongest start here against the Diamondbacks. Strong, very nice, what's it called? Scoreboard, are you okay? It's like kind of broken. They must have had to put that in a very specific spot so it didn't get melted by the sun. Sam Delaplane, 26 starts, 15-4 record, 2.14 ERA, 151.2 innings pitched, 125 to 8 strikeouts to walks. Incredible. See what we can do here. Struggled a little bit defensively yesterday, like I said. Weird game, 3-1. Then we gave up 7 unearned runs. It looks a little worse than it was. It was 5-3 for a while. Gave up 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Some of that little user error, but, you know, it happens. Thankfully, we got to open some cards, so it didn't really matter. You know, we ended on a good note regardless, is the point.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick.
So one down, no one aboard. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Soft grounder left side. And quickly there are 2 away.
Weird.
Digging in next, Ketel Marte. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ooh, the first non-swing on the first pitch.
Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know 5-3 is nothing to, get super excited about, but it could have easily gone 500. One key hit doesn't come through or find a gap, and they find themselves 4-4 to start this road trip. Instead, 5-3 on the recent homestand, and they're feeling pretty confident about where they're at.
Who the hell? What in the world are they?
Lifted down the
What?
line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Way too far inside.
Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare.
Ow.
The side is retired.
Well, that was a
So 1-2-3
easy breezy
goes
inning.
Diamondback.
Oh shit!
And this is
Look at
still
those
a
pools.
nothing
I forgot
ball
that was a thing. Because why the fuck would I know?
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And you always look up and down the roster for guys who could put the team on their back at any given moment. This guy has done it for months at a time right here, and it shows. Fighting for a batting title, not only being the veteran presence in the lineup.
Oh, good. Kyle Seager's back in the lineup, by the way. I forgot he got injured.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive.
That'll get down. Just barely, but it'll get down. Yeah, I forgot he was injured. His thing popped up for a brief moment that said 0 for 1, and I was like, how is he 0 for 1? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Oh, I was way too committed to swinging. That was bad.
Dominant offensive force this year. A quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an effort.
Ooh, fuck.
Calibrate that fastball again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
That kind of just froze me up. I was looking for a little movement on it. It didn't come.
Some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. As he grounds
Well, that'll be the end of the inning, and
Here is Ahmed to second for 1. On to first.
Fuck
as they get
me.
the double play to get him out of the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
maybe I just need a little caffeine. Maybe a little caffeine kick. I have not been drinking as much caffeine the last couple of days. Kind of proved to be a bad plan because my head was like literally throbbing the other day. At like 2:30 in the morning, I woke up, just felt like my brain was pulsing, and I'm like, well. I specifically didn't give you any caffeine so I could go to sleep because I didn't feel well.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Left
Fouled
side,
away.
but well foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Fouled away. Oh, come on. Go for that.
Not by much.
Go for
It's
that.
2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he pops it up.
Didn't drop it in the dirt, but definitely did drop an off-speed pitch there.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go. That's a nice fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike
They've
there.
slowed down a little bit here
That's
with their
something he's
batting
gonna work on in this
aggressiveness.
start.
We threw 7 pitches in that first inning. We've already thrown 7 pitches in this second inning, and we only have 1 out. If I bump the table a little bit more, I apologize. I moved my chair up a little bit, so I wasn't just sitting on the very end of it, and it was creaking, hopefully less. Also, that means I won't lean nearly as far back.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Like this. This is an example.
Take right there. That
This is
fastball
leaned back,
very well could have
whereas
sent him
previously it was way back
to the
here.
bench.
Here's a pop-up now. Delaplane
Dive for it.
into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Come on, dude.
Be surprised if he gets
Come
a
on.
slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
What do you want? What do you want? Four-seam fastball low there, Tom Murphy.
2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth,
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
A lot of pitchers have 15 wins in the American League.
Now the first
They're all
pitch.
looking up at a Los Angeles Angel who has 18. I believe it's Barrios.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Okay.
Changed up on him,
Surprised that
dropped it
one
in for a
went.
called strike.
Went for a
I
strike.
get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Line drive, base hit.
All right. 2 away with the 2 outs in the second. Or, I'm sorry. 2 away with 2 strikes in the second and can't get them to go down. I believe that is their first hit of
That'll
the
bring up
game.
Josh Van Meter as the first
We'll
pitch
see if we can
throws,
shut that
swing
down.
and
Also,
miss
this
for
crowd,
strike
very
one.
loud.
He'll enter
Consistently
play with
making
that
noise,
average
cheering,
just
let's go
shy of the
defense or
220
whatever.
mark. 5 homers and 16
I think the
RBI.
audio might be confused.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, they must be saying D-backs. B-A-C-K-S. Let's go, D-backs.
Bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Now a fastball swung on.
There we
and
go.
Missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Oh my god, we're already moving to the 3rd inning. Neither team wants to play. This was like some of the Royals games that we saw, where it was just 2 teams who had absolutely no interest in being at the stadium. It was like a bunch of children just being like, "Are we done yet?"
As he'll take a
Ooh,
cold strike
okay.
here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great.
Ooh, that was a
body
bad
on the
swing.
mound. He's got
That was a really
command
bad swing.
And a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
He's a little all over the place here. Hasn't actually thrown one in the strike zone, but I've gone for a couple that...
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Gone for 3 of the 5. Worked it back even, 2 and 2.
2-2.
Okay, I'm all right with that foul off. It was the closest pitch.
Another 2-2 offering. This one's
There you go.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
All right, full count. That's an achievement. Yeah, win for the first 3, got a foul off on pitch number 3. 4 was way too low, 5 was way too high.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the
Fuck.
strike 3. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit.
Whoa,
in the current
they are way
division
back.
race,
Holy
and
shit.
Basically, they're left with no hope.
Wow, that is a steep drop
And
off.
that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering. Lifted into
Was
center
again
field.
just looking for movement. He's gotten me with the fastball a couple of times, just kind of frozen me with it. I guess kind of isn't the way to say it, but a couple of 2-strike counts. I'm looking for a little more movement.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1. Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Just a whole lot of nothing from a couple of teams today. The bats are quiet for the Mariners.
As the Diamondbacks look to
Hi,
get
Heidi.
the offense going here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
They do have quite a few stolen bases.
Here it comes. Stephen
There must be some good speed somewhere in this lineup.
Down a strike, it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
That'll work.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Come on, give me the high corner.
Fouled away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, there we go.
In, Zach Gallen. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Fouled away. So 0-2 here.
Bottom of inning number 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Nothing
There you go,
score.
Tom Murphy. Now you know what I'm looking for.
And
There.
gets him
Good
swinging
call. I
for
like
God.
that. I like that pitch right there.
Love pitching in NL ballparks because All of a sudden, they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
I would assume that you would have more consistency pitching in the American League, right? So, like, if you pitch on average 6 innings a game, who's to say that continues if you move to an NL squad? Just because the idea, like, you only... I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a
There we
miss.
go.
That's
Got him.
number 3.
All right, strikeout number 2 of the inning for Delaplane,
Head to the 4th, still scoreless.
and still just 1 hit for each team. Would your average innings remain the same if you pitched an average inning amount of 6 innings if you went from an AL team to an NL team? Because what if you get into the 6th inning, you have, like, let's say 2 outs, runners on first and third in a tight game. Are they really going to bring the pitcher up, or are they going to pinch hit and you're done?
That's exactly what he did in his last at bat.
You know?
For him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more.
That'll work. That'll work.
But it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Thought that might have been an out, but got just over his glove.
And as you see right there,
Ooh, the Red Sox helping themselves out.
Yet another game as he heads
25-game hitting streak for Jake Fraley.
Matty, I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in a plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Ooh, bad foul. Bad swing. That's what I was looking for, bad swing. The Angels won today. So that could prove to be important for the Mariners, depending on how this game goes.
0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's
Toward
not what I
right
wanted.
center field. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down. So the next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get
That's a hybrid pitch out.
of the yard this AB.
I'm getting better at recognizing that stance and kind of just saying, like, I'll just go. Like, I'll let you throw it. Whatever. The thing that makes it tricky is most of the time it's high and outside. Like, it's way the fuck out of reach where there's no reason for me to swing at it. They've been willing to throw him over the heart of the plate for some reason. So it's like kind of tempting, and you go like, no, just let him. I'll give you the strike. I don't give a shit.
Of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
See, that's normally where it
And
is.
they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Their
Fouled
count
off
now
a
at
4-seam
2-2.
right down the middle.
From the stretch.
Full count, 3-2 here.
On their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. A little bouncer.
Ooh, foul.
The 3-2 one more time. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Fraley is on his way home. And a relay to the plate.
That was a terrible decision. That was a terrible decision.
So much for our first
Terrible
ball
decision.
game.
lot better than what they're working with now.
Yeah, that was a horrible decision.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager. High in the air out to center field.
And unfortunately, that does end up costing me a run. That would have been an easy. Oh no, that would have been an easy sacrifice fly, but instead, way too aggressive. I don't think the outfield and left is quite as deep as I thought it was.
But there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Okay. Man.
Now the first pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I feel like I've been making better base running decisions for the most part, at least since the All-Star break, even before that a little bit, since things really started to turn around. Over the last week or two, it has actually been kind of an issue.
Sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses high and inside.
Oh, by the way, we start a new series. Can we earn the right to open a new Allen and Ginter pack of cards? I don't know.
Missed. 1-1.
Tied so far.
This pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Chasing after it is Lewis. He's there and records the first out.
That would explain why they have so many stolen bases. He went, and I absolutely had no real chance of getting him.
David Peralta flew out last time.
He only has a 67 steal, and he's only a 67 speed, and he's only a 17
Now
steal.
the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Ahmed leads off first with one away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is...
Why?
He's there now. He's hit for the second out.
It gave me Kyle Lewis. I just don't know why.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some
99.4 root efficiency. That's about as bad as it could get. Here's the thing about Kyle Lewis. As much as I love him, as good as I think he is, I have noticed that he has an animation where he jumps, and that delays him by a step. So I don't really know that he had the best opportunity to get it, and then the game gave him to me to control, and then I immediately took him out of the play. But thankfully Haniger was quick enough to get that in right field, so that's all right.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time.
Ooh, that was almost a miss. Almost a miss, but instead,
Left for Arizona
through four, we are scoreless. Just a couple of teams not interested in playing baseball today. Eat food here. Okay. Thanks, man.
Back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Hello, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
All right, Mitch Haniger coming on up here. Mariners blowing a golden opportunity
aims it sharply
and then
to third.
immediately giving him a nice, easy first out
And the
in the top half of the fifth. So 38 pitches for Gallon. Galen? Gallon? Galen?
Up next,
Gallon?
Dylan Moore comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field.
That is actually going to get all the way to the wall.
For second.
It's an easy two. Easy two.
With 1 away.
Easy two. You've already made one base running mistake today. Let's not double up.
Anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Wonder how much it costs to go hang out in one of those pools. Evan White saw 8 pitches last time. Got called out on that 8th pitch being strike 3. Right on the outside. I was looking for something like that that was going to cut out to try to get me to swing. And I just got kind of frozen. I was actually a 4-seam fastball. Just kidding. I was looking for the circle change, 12-6 curve, something that was going to drop. There we go, like that. That was what I was looking for last time Evan White was up, but no such luck.
Count is 1-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right.
No, we're not going to go.
And that's taken in straight away.
We'll hold,
right.
we'll
Will he
hold.
try from second. Next up, Tom Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Oh, Sean.
To the left. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score.
So that was what, two
Welcome back
two
to the
first
bottom of the
pitch
5th.
outs,
Here's Heidi Wackney.
1 decent hit, and then
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
all right. So here we are. We're halfway through this game
In is the veteran outfielder.
at
Full count
the 40-minute mark, which is not good.
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard.
Probably a good thing that I play in an American League, or with an American League team.
And he'll fall
Because of the
behind
designated
that
hitter,
1-2.
with, pitchers not having to bat, I don't have to quite deal with as many bullpen arms. So, like, the Arizona pitcher is pitching super well. I don't think he has even 10 pitches per inning. That in the American League would, like, kind of guarantee that he would go through, like, 6, 7, 8 innings. But in the National League, does that necessarily qualify? The reason I bring that up, the reason I say that, is I really struggle against bullpen arms. So it would be even more important for me to jump out to leads and kind of just hold on if I was an NL team instead of an American League team where, maybe I can get just enough hits on a guy to get him out. And seeing a bunch of different arms and not being able to, like, time that up very well, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And he'll here as he reaches to foul this one away. Calhoun gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swinging bunt.
Come on.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Oh,
A little
these
low,
pitches
it's
are just
2-2.
fucking missing. God damn it.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
The catcher.
Now to bat, Stephen Vogt.
Guess I should be paying attention to where my pitcher is batting, considering that he doesn't have the most stamina.
Get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a
God, I'm
in
looking.
there for a called
So
third
here's the situation that here's the situation for Arizona. Do you really want your pitcher up 2 outs, man on first? You've only pitched, 5 innings. Still have a lot of gas in the tank. Been pitching well too.
Standing in now, Zach Gallen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let
There we
that
go.
one fly, and the inning is over.
That'll work.
1 left for the Diamondbacks. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Oh,
Striding
okay. Well,
in is Sam Delaplane. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
game didn't even suggest to me that I do anything.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for Seattle.
What a waste. What an absolute fucking waste.
Here's the first pitch.
That was a terrible swing. Come on.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first.
Oh, got past
And
him.
this'll get
Interesting.
through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow,
They're going
I'm
to score that
not
at
sure.
error.
Looks like
Interesting.
he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Interesting. Well, thankfully, Fraley extended his hitting streak earlier, and that wasn't
Into the box, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch out.
wasn't anything I was reliant on.
1. Now the 1-0. Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle.
Definitely should have pinch hit for the pitcher there. That was a waste. Also, that was a power swing for some dumb fucking reason.
That last AB, he battled. You Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
I'm not going. I'm not going. I have 1 stolen base this season. I don't even want to try. No interest. I'm not going to steal.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Andres Munoz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
55 games with a 4-6 record. 19 holds, 68.2 innings pitched. 2.23 ERA, 88-6 strikeouts to walks. And one very upset host at himself. Fuck me. It is so easy for people to just get me out. Just throw garbage. I'll fucking swing it. I don't give a shit. God damn it. I cannot get this. I cannot get the fucking slider down. That one looked a lot better, even though I felt like the thing was still really bad. I was too focused on the right side. There we go. Now if I can just duplicate it, we'll see.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker.
He walks with Christ.
Pitch on the way. First pitch
We're in the
fastball.
6th inning. He's been up a couple of times, and I haven't made that joke yet. Damn it. Huge missed opportunity.
That's in there.
Stay
He's
right
deep in the
there.
hole now, 0-2.
Christian walking with Jesus.
Hard fastball early and often.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Boom.
Swung on and missed for the first out.
Suck it, nerd.
Around much in that at
Did you read about that in your Bible?
No, that was pretty impressive.
You're gonna get
I
fucking
really
punked today.
That trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else.
I talk about the Bible like it's a like it's a horoscope, daily horoscope.
in now. Nick
Jesus said that you today on
Bold strike at the knees.
October
It's 0-1.
19th will play the Arizona Diamondbacks in a video game.
Bases are empty.
You'll later post the video on YouTube. Whoa. Wow, that's
Doesn't quite find
holy
the strike
shit.
zone. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Again, a really bad slider. I left that right over the heart of the plate. Really lucky to even be getting that back. That was a terrible pitch. Too focused on what Jesus was telling me about.
Work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
That's a horrendous pitch too. What the fuck?
A ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Lewis. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Popped him up. Moore backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That was not even a good throw. He would have scored.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, and their runners at the corners now.
That was not great. Real early on that one.
Rounded down the third base.
We're good, Munoz. We got this. We're fine. Just don't make me throw a slider.
Again, another foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants.
There we go. There we go. It wasn't the exact pitch that Tom Murphy wanted. It was the 2-seam instead of the 4-seam. Worked beautifully. Yeah, scream into your glove. Tell that glove you're a fucking beefcake man throwing 100-mile-an-hour goddamn fastballs. Making Diamondback swing and miss. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman.
So,
Kyle Seager.
4, 5, 6.
First offering. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And they have taken the lead.
Home run Seager. And the top of the 7th. Talk about let's fucking going. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Mariners. Woo. Let's fucking go. That's the best shot we've ever seen. It's an empty first base.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Oof.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Ooh, that's not what I want.
Field. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here is Dylan Moore. 1 run in and 1
Every
out
win is
so
a good
far
win,
this inning.
regardless of if it is a bad win.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll send
Oh
it down
no!
to third.
Early on that 4-seam fastball.
Gets him, 2 down.
He has 60 pitches through 6 2/3. We're really letting him stick around in this game.
Thus far. First pitch on its way.
That's a pitch
Another
he'd like to have
4-seamer
back.
right over the
You're not gonna
fucking
see
middle.
Very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that was a big old power swing.
Top hand over, it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb.
Oh my god.
Is that strike 3 to
That was heinous. Oh, good lord.
But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's 1-0 Seattle.
Do I have another pitcher in the bullpen? I feel like leaving Munoz in here is a real bad idea.
Now into the box. Cole Calhoun.
So I have 6, 7, and 8 coming up. I would assume that will be the last. Assuming Not to make an ass out of you and me, but let's play the assume game a little. I don't even have another fucking pitcher. Oh, you idiot. All right.
First offering on its way.
Let's assume they get a hit here, and they put somebody on base, and I get 2 outs. Maybe that'll be the last we see of the pitcher. I'd assume that they would bring in a pinch hitter with... Oh. I had a thought process, and it disappeared because I didn't ever put a second pitcher into the bullpen. There we go. That'll work. That'll work.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter.
There you go.
Pitch to him is in there for a cold strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is hit.
Now I would assume if they go 1, 2, 3 here, that means that the pitcher would hit first in the next inning. It honestly might be worth it, and this is a very dumb idea. Just walk this guy or give up a hit so they have to bring in a different pitcher. A little surprised that was a ball, but obviously we want the out. We have the 1 home run off of him. We've had some hits. Obviously, a base running mistake cost us a run.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders.
Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Munoz with 2 pretty good innings.
They still trail 1-0.
World champions in 2001. They defeated the Yankees. The only time anyone's ever cheered for the Yankees.
Tyler Clippard will come on now and he'll slide
38 games, a 3-2 record, 19 holds, 30.2 innings pitched, 6.16 ERA. Yoicks. 24-12 strikeouts to walks.
Set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy.
So they actually just said, fuck it. Bring in a new pitcher, call it good. Changeup, splitter, 2-seam, 4-seam, 12-6 curve. So we're going to need to sit back a little bit. Oh my God. That is so fucking slow. Kind of get why he has maybe such a high ERA. His changeup tops out at 81.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
God, that was so early.
Down the third baseline.
That was a splitter over the absolute heart of the plate, and I was too early on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Okay, I gotta slow way the fuck down.
And he'll try and tempt him with one of the
That'll work.
But he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's a look at the final line.
Boy, this poor guy. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, only 1 run, 1 earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts, 63 pitches.
Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate.
Oh,
He threw the ball
let's see.
pretty well in this one.
Shedlong Jr. steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. First offering. And there's a
Oh, I wanted all of it. I'm sure I was way early on it. Fuck me. I hate it. I hate how slow this is.
16 homers, 39 driven in.
Fuck.
Fly ball out to center field.
God damn it. Fuck me.
And now here is Jake Fraley. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball.
He's throwing things in the strike zone that I feel like I should be really doing more with.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Peralta. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That's fine, second. He dead stopped at first, otherwise I might have tried to send him to third, but I should have sent him to second anyway.
And he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when
Okay, now my eyes are going to light the fuck up with anything this dude throws anywhere near the plate with Kyle Lewis.
second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far.
Oh, sorry, JP Crawford. My apologies. I'm used to Fraley in the second spot, then Kyle Lewis.
So far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better
He's my
than
leadoff hitter today.
boys in a tight game, Matt,
Throwing me
especially
off.
when you're kind of due to do something
Ugh.
productive.
Oh my god. I hate it. I hate how slow this is.
He's set. The 0-1 out in front as he rolls over it to
Fuck
second.
me. That was good timing and that wasn't out.
Into first, and that ends
Oh, now I need to put in a new pitcher.
2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Yeah, I'm aware. Brandon Brennan coming on in here. 0-2 record, 38 games, 11 holds, 41.1 innings, 2.18 ERA, 41-2 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting better than lefties. My controller disconnect. I'm like mashing the A button to skip through this. Okay, there you go. Why did it take so long for that to bring it up? Why did he have to go all the way through his fucking little walk animation so that it could be like, hey, your controller got disconnected, even though it didn't because it's still powered on. It's still disconnected. For God's sake.
Now it'll be Josh Rojas. He's getting his
So I only got the one. All right. Hey, if you are playing a game, don't let it disconnect when you're trying to warm up. Because the game will just be like, oh, fuck you.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the...
There we go. That's a beautiful strikeout right there.
Swing
Bottom 8.
on the fastball, and that's the first
One
out.
away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Oh, shit.
At the plate now, Christian Walker.
Kinda
This is a
forgot
look at a high strike here on the outside corner.
what I
It's
was doing there.
0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Ooh, he wants the fastball again. Do I just kind of keep going up that ladder?
Skied down the left field line,
Kind of worked.
but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game.
Oh! Fucking beautiful.
Looking there, Christian
Beautiful slider on the outside corner.
third strikeout of the night.
To be fair, if I was on the other side, I'd be screaming my fucking lungs out. You fucking idiot, what are you talking about? I'll take it, though.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find
Well,
the
low.
zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3.
I do like this
and
pop of
looking for
teal
more
that they
here.
have in their uniforms.
Ground ball left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. In
We're
this
good.
one.
We're okay. We're okay.
Dero, not a bad
Gonna give up some hits every once in a while. Not exactly what I want to see, but that's okay.
Day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
We're okay.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As the first
That was just really bad. That was just really bad. Let's just go ahead and move on.
Tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is a heater in there for a strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got the swing, but the contact was there.
Is off at first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tries
That was
to
really
chase
bad.
the low one.
Really bad.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great
Mother
hitter at
of
the plate.
God.
He knows it, you know it. Keep executing, maybe get him to roll something over.
Here's another 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to
I can't get him out.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Let's try,
And he fouls
he
his
bailed
ball.
me out there. He bailed me out.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another full count pitch home. Fouled
Jesus fucking Christ. So what does he see? He's seen the least of the slider. The slider and the 2-seam fastball. It's been mostly 4-seam and changeup. I really just want him to get out. I am tired of this at-bat. I would like to move on with my life, sir. So he wants another 4-seam. He wants it low in the zone. I guess we'll...
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to third. Seager has it.
Seager.
And 8 innings have come and gone.
That was so unnecessarily delayed. That was such a close play at first base for no reason.
End of a 1-0 score.
Oh my God. Mitch Haniger coming up to the plate. Good news for me. I can still warm up Ken Giles as well, which we'll go ahead and get this skipped over here so we can do that. Ken Giles warm up and scheduled to put in the game save opportunity for Mr. Giles.
First pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning.
That's all right.
with a
That's
swinging
okay.
strike
That's
here,
okay.
0-1. One and one. Here it comes.
Oh my God. I hate this.
And he lays
That's
off
a
the pitch
4-pitch walk
outside.
right there, but I
Even
swung
at 2-2.
stupidly at 2 of them. That should be at least a 3-1.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
I hate myself for this. I hate myself for that.
First, one away.
What the fuck? That was a walk. The game was giving me a walk, and I couldn't stop.
He's got 2 hits on the
They were
day.
everything.
Key to the race for the batting title. That's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye.
I hate it. I hate this guy.
He's getting
I
greedy
fucking
at the
hate
plate.
this.
He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions...
I can't even get a hit off this motherfucker.
It got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Tyler Clippard is the most annoying pitcher I have faced this season. I fucking loathe it.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Have I mentioned how irritating this is? Okay, never mind. We're good. Everything's fine. This is what I was looking for. I feel like I should have crushed a 15 of his fucking pitches out of the goddamn fucking yard because they're coming in at 4 miles an hour. Oh my goodness.
A solo home run for Mitch Haniger.
Finally timed one up okay.
Far, and the Mariners move out in
Makes
front,
it a little easier to breathe here. Going into the bottom of the 9th inning.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Dylan Moore has a little pop, little power to him. Oh. Oddly enough, if I had stayed with where I first went, which was up here, could have done something with it. That's good. That's a good take. It's a real good take right there. That's a real bad swing. That's a real bad swing. Real bad swing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And
this guy's my worst fucking nightmare. He's my worst nightmare. Thankfully, Mitch Haniger came through. Ugh,
for the Mariners,
gross.
and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's now 2-0 Seattle.
God, how am I so hot in here? Like, what the fuck? Normally, I am the cold one. Today, I am the hot one. Ken Giles, come on, buddy. Let's get in here. Let's get a save. Let's get the fuck out of here. This was an ugly win. Every win's good. Every win feels good. This one, not maybe as good as the others. There's a nice two-seam fastball. I don't even know what I've thrown. I threw these in such a bizarre order. Not getting the results I want. Was all of the fuck me. God damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, don't call the slider. That is just not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all.
Lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
We've been doing a good job at getting out of jams. I think that's maybe the more important part. They've had some runners in scoring position, and they haven't been able to cash them in.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now.
Feels good.
He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Haniger is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
Ken Giles looking for second place on that league leaders save board. What the fuck? Save leaders in the American League board. I don't know how to say that at all. I always put an extra league in there. That is a fucking strike, sir. Are you shitting me? Well, you're going just fastballs here. I think they realized the slider wasn't really working. Tom Murphy's like, we're just going to stay as far away from that as possible.
He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Here comes the 1-2.
Oh my fucking Lord.
One out, nobody on.
Thank God. Fuck, another one of those longer at-bats where I just can't put them away. That's a little worrying moving through the rest of this series.
That late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's just 1 for 6. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Arizona down to its last strike. Swing.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's fucking go. 2-0. Way more excited about that than I should be. Threw away a run on the Fraley send to home. That's alright. It's only okay because I won. If I had lost, I would have been miserable. A couple of solo shots. That was it for the scoring. Munoz is actually going to pick up the win, his 5th of the season. Giles is going to get the save. That was the run that actually, had that worked out, it would have given Delaplane his 16th win of the season. Instead, we just have a logjam of pitchers who have 15 wins, and I can't get anybody to number 16. That is the number that apparently is scary on my team, is 16 wins as a pitcher. I don't know how many starts each pitcher has left in the season, but I don't think we'll be getting anybody to 20. Would have been nice, but whatever. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. 6 hits for Arizona. 1 error that didn't actually amount to anything. And there you go. Andres Munoz picking up the win. 2 innings pitched with 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Fantastic. Loss goes to Zach Gallion. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts. Gave up the 1 solo shot, and all he needed was 1 run to get him off the hook of the loss, but they couldn't come through for him. Ken Giles picking up his 39th save of the season. Kyle Seager 2 for 4 with a home run and a ribby because he's had a solo shot. But that'll be your player of the game. Haniger was 1 for 4 with a home run. Jake Fraley 2 for 4 with a double. Dylan Moore 1 for 4 with a double. And not a whole lot to talk about in that game, except for how fucking miserable their second pitcher was. They brought him in for relief, and I wanted to scream because, good fucking Lord, that was awful. That was awful. Holy shit. But that's okay. Cole Calhoun was 2 for 4, but also had 2 strikeouts. So he either got a hit or he struck out. Either one. Got $3,000. Show bucks for that. Madison Bumgardner is on the mound tomorrow. Marco Gonzalez looking for win number 15. That would logjam it even more. As we have Delaplane, Sadler, Paxton. By the end of this series, we could have 4 pitchers with 15 wins. And Justice Sheffield is not even that far behind with 12. But you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see how that all plays out. Let's do a quick look at the standings. Maybe these might shift. The Angels are 3 games back of the Mariners. We're doing a good job kind of keeping them off our tails, but I think these wins are going to be more important. They're 8-2 in their last 10. We're 7-3. If we slip a little bit too much, we could have a very important final 6 of 9 games against the Angels, but that's a little ways down the road. The Astros are falling a little further behind. Boston did themselves a favor by beating Cleveland, and so they are 6.5 games back of that second spot. The Blue Jays 4 games back. This could shift when I do the simulation and it pushes to the next day. Could tinker with those numbers a little bit. So we'll be sure to check those. I kind of just skipped it for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, because I was looking for the San Francisco thing, and I thought, you know what? I've burned enough time. And we'll just move on. But there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. You can tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex to catch game 2 of this series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Go Mariners.